Two World War II related items found in one yard. Is there a dark connection between them? These are my stories from the Signal. This was found in a friend's yard in Pennsylvania. Upon pulling it out of the ground, I thought it was a pocket watch. The front is engraved with US and the reverse side is damaged. Upon carefully opening it, a compass was revealed. The glass, needle, and direction indicator were missing. The compass was manufactured by Longines Wittnauer. Wittnauer was formed in New York in 1890 by two Swiss immigrant brothers who merged with Longines in 1936. In 1941, they were given a contract with the US military to produce compasses. This is a World War II military compass. This was found later on the same day in that yard. It was recovered from a burn pit. The telltale signs of darkened soil and burnt wood were present upon pulling this out of the ground. This is a war medal of 1915 to 1918 from Italy. It was awarded to soldiers who served a year in a war zone during World War I. On the front is King Victor Emmanuel II with Italian translated War of the Unity of Italy. On the back is Victory standing on the shields of two soldiers with the inscription, "Made from enemy bronze." This would have hung from a ribbon of alternating thin green, white, and red stripes. There is a contradiction here. A U.S. soldier would not have been awarded the medal of an enemy. How would these two items come together in this yard? A search through the county deeds from the 30s through the 50s reveals several owners. In 1949, the house is sold to Walter and Helen Neiman. Here we see Walter's registration. Could the shaky hands that filled out this card have been the one to hold that compass? Further research on his application for compensation after the war reveals he never served on foreign soil. It is very unlikely his. The house is then sold to Earl and Edith Lowes in 1954. Earl did serve in World War II as well. Could the hand that printed this registration with slightly more confidence have held the two found items? Earl does go off to serve on foreign soil. It would appear he is the man in our story. Earl passed away in 1976. It's odd researching something from World War II and ending up on a newspaper page from the 70s and what you see there. For the most part, my research hits a dead end there, at least for the time being. Obtaining military records from someone during their service is a little more tricky. I'm not sure what unit he served in, nor am I sure where exactly he served. I'm not giving up on this research. I'm not even sure further research will lead me to the truth of how the items came together. Without the extra historical facts, here is what may have happened. This compass, while non-functioning and rather beat up today, could have been a lifeline to safety, to survival. I picture a soldier separated from their unit on a blistering hot day, dripping sweat from the sun and from fear onto the glass, making it hard to read. Or perhaps they were lost in the freezing cold, their hands shaking, trying to read the bouncing needle through the fogged-up glass. This single item may have been their only way to safety, their only way to join their unit in a land where they weren't familiar with the terrain, where road signs were in a foreign language. This medal would have been pinned to a soldier, their chest swollen with pride, pride for their country, pride in fighting for what they believed in, pride for serving alongside other brave young men. 1.8 million Italian soldiers who fought in brutal conditions for a year or more got this medal. The question is, did the lost American soldier relying on this compass encounter an isolated Italian soldier? Was there an exchange between the two? Did it end quickly, or was there a struggle? Was this medal stripped from a once proud, now lifeless chest? Do I now have in my possession a souvenir from war? Upon returning home, was his struggle too much? Did he throw this compass out into the woods behind their house because every time he looked at it, his hand shook? Did he burn this medal, this item taken initially out of revenge, anger, and fear, now a haunting reminder of what he did? Or maybe the American soldier who was lost and shaking engaged the Italian soldier who was equally afraid but filled with more wisdom and experience, who served in battle since age 18. He is now in his early 40s. He knows what it is like to go home from war and face reality, and face what war had made him do. The Italian soldier doesn't want another souvenir, another reminder of the horrible acts he has done. Instead of engaging, the Italian soldier gives the American his medal, and they part ways out of respect. The compass and medal make their way to Pennsylvania. Over time, the soldier has children who one day take the compass outside to play and end up leaving it in some brush, eventually to get swallowed by the dirt. The soldier one day burns all the remaining mementos he brought home, including the medal. He'd rather forget all of what happened, including the time he was shown kindness and respect from his enemy. Yeah, I like that version of the story a lot better.